Hi, welcome back. I've just finished playing the Life is Strange remaster, so that's on the channel at the moment, and I'm going to be playing the Before the Storm remaster as well, but I just wanted to take a little break in between the two. So today I thought we'd go back to Life is Strange 2 and I would rank all the characters. I've already done that for the first Life is Strange, so I'll put that video on the screen right now if you want to see it, and we're going to get started with Life is Strange 2. Before we start, I just want to go through the tiers because I've renamed them just like I did for the previous one. They're very similar. So the bottom tier is Who, which is basically characters that I don't remember. I have famously a very bad memory, so there's quite a few characters that I don't remember encountering. And I have the same tier in my Life is Strange tier list, but someone very smartly made me realise that the Who tier should be at the bottom because I generally have no recollection of these people, whereas in like the Jail tier, at least I know who they are. So that's the Who tier. Then we've got Jail, which is very self-explanatory. It's people that I hate and I think they deserve to be put in jail for a very long time. And then we've got No Thanks, which is people that I just dislike. Not necessarily as bad as the tier below that, but I still wouldn't want to be friends with them. Then we've got Meh, which is just basically people I don't really have an opinion on. I do know who they are and I remember them, but I don't really feel one way or another towards them. Then we've got Friendo. It's basically just people I'd want to hang out with and like be friends with. And then we've got Bestie, who's basically just people I really like. And then we've got the Wolf Pack, which is people that I'd want to, have around me and like go on adventures together and like be part of my family, It's really cringy. I was trying to think of a name for that tier that was obviously Life is Strange 2 themed. Okay, so let's get started. Obviously we've got our first boy, who's Sean Diaz. I can't remember. Jokes aside, obviously I like Sean. He's got a lot going for him. He's also got a lot of he's kind of awkward and he's very clearly like a teenage boy going through a lot of shit. Would I want to be like besties with him at my old age? Maybe not, because obviously he's a teenage boy and I'm not a teenage girl. But if I were in the game, which is kind of what we're going for here, I think he'd be a good friend to have. He's a very loyal friend, I think. Would I want him to be in the pack? Yeah, let's go for it. He might move around a bit. But actually, he probably won't because the next one is Daniel. And I know a lot of people say that Daniel is kind of like annoying, but he's a child. He's a little boy and obviously he's going to be a bit annoying sometimes. I think Daniel is adorable. I think I'm probably biased because I myself have a younger brother who's nowhere near as young as Daniel is, but he was at some point that young. And Daniel just reminds me of him sometimes, and I just think he's really cute. He is also going through some shit, obviously, so he's got a bit of a temper sometimes, but I mean, and he's got superpowers. Who doesn't want a friend that has superpowers? So he's going in the Wolf Pack as well. I feel like these two have to be together. I don't know, I'd feel very bad separating them. Then we've got Esteban. Unfortunately, we don't really get to know him enough. That's kind of the whole thing. But he seems really lovely and really caring, and he really reminds me of William Price in that sense that he's kind of painted as this amazing character and then just dies. But yeah, he still seems like an amazing guy. And it's always handy to have a mechanic in the group. Then we've got Lyla. Again, I don't really know much about her, but she is definitely loyal and she loves Sean and Daniel until the very end. She can go in the bestie tier. Then we've got, I think her name is Jen, right? She's basically Sean's crush. I don't really have an opinion on her. Like, all I know is that she's pretty and Sean has a crush on her. So I'm gonna put her in the meh tier because I don't really have an opinion. And then we've got this guy who I believe is the cop, right? Yeah, his name is Kindred Matthews. That's a cool name, I have to say. He did shoot Esteban, so go to jail. Then we've got this asshole who instigated the whole problem, Brett. Brett can go to jail as well. Then we've got Brody. Brody is top tier, I think. He's a very good man. Then we've got, I think he's the dad at the petrol station. I can't remember really how that interaction goes, so I don't have an opinion on it. Same with the kid, same with the mum, sorry. Then we've got the lady from the gas station. She did give us a puppy, but she's kind of rude as well. And she's married to a white supremacist, so thank you. And then we've got the racist asshole who runs the gas station, and he can go to jail too. Then we've got Mushroom. Obviously, Mushroom's going to the wolf pack. She's the best character in this game. She'll be the head of the pack. She's the alpha. We've got Chris. Chris is also top tier. He's great. Then we've got Charles, Chris's dad. As much as he's going through something, it's never a valid reason to hit your kid, so I think he's going to jail too. Then we've got the Puma who killed Mushroom. I know she was only just doing what she does, like she's a predator and that's what she does, but I wouldn't want her near me. Then we've got, okay, sorry, I'm blanking. I think it's Karen, right? Nope. Claire Reynolds. Karen's the mom. Oh my god. I made the Life is Strange 2 iceberg a few months ago. It should be fresh in my brain, but no. I think she's nice. Yeah. And then what's her husband's name? Steven. Thank you. Steven's got a MAGA hat in his office. So as much as he's nice as well, I don't think his opinions align with mine very much, so he's going in no thanks tier. Cassidy. I know a lot of people really love Cassidy and Finn, and to me they're kind of similar in that, like, I kind of tend to lump them together. For me, just because of my own life experiences, they basically remind me of a lot of people that I went to school with that were kind of putting on the same kind of attitude that Cassidy and Finn have, like very free-spirited and everything, and the same kind of look as well. And these people actually weren't really like that. So for me, it kind of reminds me of that, which I know isn't fair because Finn and Cassidy are generally like, they have this lifestyle and these beliefs and stuff. But as soon as I saw them the first time, I was kind of like, oh god, they remind me of these people. So I'm basically biased against them. But if I try to be neutral about it, I think we could probably be friends. Definitely with Cassidy. Finn, again, don't cancel me. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people love Finn. I just find him a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'd want to be friends with him. I don't know what it is about him. There's also the fact that he tried to get a child to commit a robbery with him. So yeah, just for that, you can go in the no thanks tier, sorry. Then we've got Nick from the Christmas market. I don't remember much about him, but I know that he's got very traditional beliefs and is not very open-minded, so I don't think we'd be very good friends. Also, there's a theory that he ran over Charles's wife and never said anything about it, so I wouldn't want to be associated with them. Then we've got Hannah. I don't really have many thoughts about Hannah. She seemed very cool and like chill. Just getting a friend here. My memory's so bad. Then we've got Ingrid. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on her or Anders. Yeah, they're going the meh tier. And then we've got Penny. I like Penny. He's a bit weird. He's a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but I do like him, and his like tragic love story is always kind of makes me cry. I think he can get in the bestie tier. Then we've got Jacob. I don't remember much about Jacob, but I kind of feel bad for him for the whole like being gay and growing up in a cult thing. I think we can be friends. Big Joe, jail. Meryl, jail. The FBI person, again, she's only trying to do her job, but she's also kind of trying to ruin Sean's life, so no thank you. The guy on the truck that I forgot the name of, he's great. He's very nice. First time I played the game, I kind of assumed that something bad was going to happen, just because that's everything that had happened up to that point was bad. So I was very surprised to realise that he literally just gives Sean a sandwich and drops him off where he wanted to go. That's Jacob's dad, I think. I can't really remember anything. I can't remember if he was nice or not. So he's going in the meh tier. That's Jacob's sister, Friendo. That's the nurse. I love this guy. He's great. I didn't know that he can help you escape. I learned that when I did the Life is Strange 2 iceberg, but that raised my opinion of him even further up. Those are the two racist assholes that you meet in the desert, and it can go both in jail. Karen did abandon her children, which is not something I agree with. If you don't want kids, don't have kids. But then she kind of redeemed herself a little bit. I think my opinion is still like neutral. Crazy cult lady can go to jail, and so can her crazy cult husband. That's Joanne or Joan. I think they pronounce it two different ways in the game. She's great. I really like her. She's going in the bestie tier. These are Arthur and Stanley. I can't remember too much about them, but I know they were nice, so they're going in the friendo tier. David, I really like him in this game specifically. I think he's really changed since Life is Strange 1. He's going in a bestie tier. Fireworks? Really? Right now? I've got 4 characters left. I'm just going to power through. If you can hear the fireworks, I apologise. Then we've got this racist bitch from the desert who can also go in jail. Then we've got, I think this is the cop that interviews Sean. Again, he's only doing his job, but not a big fan. Put him in the no thanks tier. And then these guys are the couple that's in jail with Sean and Daniel. And they're both really lovely and deserve better. And I hope they got the life that they wanted, and they can go in the friendo tier. Ta-da! Yeah, so that's the completed tier list. I'm baffled that I've remembered all of the characters. I just realised there's no one in the Who tier. I think it's because this list is probably less comprehensive than the one I used for the Life is Strange 1 tier list, because that one had like everyone, like even characters that you can only see like mentioned or on like social media and stuff, so that's why. Whereas this one, you've at least interacted with them at least once. But yeah, it's a lot more jail heavy than the previous game, which I don't know, maybe it's because there's pretty much a new cast of characters every episode, so more opportunities to run into bad people, I guess, or like get hurt by people. Also, I've realised I've only put male characters in the wolf pack apart from Mushroom. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means that there's not enough well-written, strong female characters in this game. I don't know. I can literally smell gunpowder even though my window is shut, which is not very reassuring. If this video makes it onto YouTube, it means that I survived and nothing happened. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of my tier list, and also don't get mad at me if I if I criticized a character that you like, or if like I like a character that you dislike. We all have our opinions.
That's my opinion!
And it's just a video game. I'm very slowly but surely working on the True Colors iceberg. I know I get comments sometimes asking when it's coming or where it is. I quite honestly have not had much time to myself recently, and I don't want to rush it because I want to make sure it's perfect. So this is going to be probably another few months, but I'm going to be playing Before the Storm Remastered on the channel soon, as soon as I get some time. I'm off to France in 2 weeks for my dad's wedding, so after that I'll probably have more time to kind of record those videos, because they don't take long to plan, obviously, because I don't have to plan anything, but they do take a long time to record. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't seen the Life is Strange 2 iceberg, I really recommend checking it out, because I'm kind of biased because I made it, but I found it quite interesting. Making it was very interesting, and I found out a lot of stuff, and even one of the producers of the game said that there was stuff on the iceberg that he didn't even know about, and I will keep bragging about that until the day I die. Alright, thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.